Let's talk about creating a high converting lead generation system for your coaching, speaking, or training business. In particular, if you're tired to leave money on the table or to make a smaller impact, or you want to really build strong relationships with your clients. Because if you think about it, what is a lead generation system? It's a way to build a relationship and strong connections with the future clients, current clients, potential clients, and turn someone who is a stranger that never knew that you existed into someone who says, yes, I need to invest in you. And that's why we are talking, that's what we're going to talk about in this video. And I'm going to share with you a few strategies that will help you create a high converting lead generation system. My name is Simone Vincenzi. I'm the co-founder of GTeX, and we turn experts into authorities. Now, if you're new to this channel or whatever you're watching this video on social media, make sure you like the video, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any other future videos. So let's get going and let's get started. I remember first the catalyst that got me to really think about having this strong lead generation system in place. I remember I started my business and after we started getting consistent clients, it still was up and down, up and down. We were running seminars at the time, and we were teaching people how to find their purpose. We were teaching people how to find their purpose. We had big rooms, people were coming to us, but still, we found that every month we almost needed to start from scratch. And there were great months and there were very poor months. So we were never being able to budget. It felt always like catching up. I remember I used to be paid a minimum salary from the business when there was money in the account, or we're not paying money for the events. And my business partner for the first 4 years of the business was in and out getting corporate contracts because there wasn't enough money for two salaries. And it was when I got married where we had to put our honeymoon on our credit cards. And when we were going on holiday, my wife was actually paying for all the holidays because she was the one with the regular income, not me. And as a man, I felt, uh, let's not say this on YouTube, okay, or in this video. And I said something needs to change. Something needs to change here because I don't want to live a life where actually my wife is gonna pay for everything and I cannot provide. I'm not able even to pull my part and not only cover the basics but have something extra. Like I was having a better lifestyle when I was having my job before in the catering industry, which wasn't even high paying, but at least it was regular. And so I decided to put my head down and said, okay, lead generation, conversion needs to become a priority right now because I didn't have a system. And that's what I want to give you. There were like some shifting mindset that helped me see different ways in which I can run my business that made it way more effective and got us out of this cycle and making millions with our business. So let's start with the first one. The first one is about the different audiences that you have. You don't realize it, but you have three different audiences you are talking to at the same time. You have a cold audience, a warm audience, and what we call a smoking hot audience. These are the three types of audiences that you have. Now, what is the difference? Cold audience is someone that doesn't know you at all. The warm audience are people that know about you but are not ready to buy yet. And smoking hot, they just need something to buy because they are ready. And you are communicating to these three types of audiences at any given time. Some of you might be watching this video and they might be completely new to me. And that's the first impression that you have. Some of you might be following me for years and or for months, and you like consuming my content but have not bought something. Buy something. And some of you might be like, okay, I've been following Simone, I'm a client, I love what he does, sell me something, I'm ready to spend money, and send me a message if that's the case. So you're communicating to these three types of audiences at every given time. And that's why you need to tailor your message so that one, you can attract those different audiences, And secondly, you need to work on consistently building a relationship with these three different categories. So you need a strategy in your business to get always in front of cold audiences. Because let's say a lot of people, what they do, they always post consistently on social media. Right? Post consistently on social media on their own social media channels. But guess what? The majority of people, unless one of your posts goes viral, or you have a lot of hashtags, or it gets picked up, the majority of people are going to see your content on social media. They are actually people belonging to the warm or smoking hot audience. Because you're not putting this content in front of new people that have never seen you before, that never heard of you. And the problem is that if you keep doing that, you will only serve a segment of your audience, which means because you don't have any new entry and any new people that are going to see you, you arrive at a point that your launches or courses will not sell anymore because the people in your audience that could buy, they've already bought. And so you need a consistent, fresh, new flow of new leads, people that have never heard of you, so that they will become then at some point either warm or then smoking hot and then buy. And then you have the warm audience, and the aim about the warm audience is to keep building the relationship with them and show them that you are the right person for them, and you have the right product or services for them. You are the right solution for them. Because they are still on the fence, they want to check you out, they're not ready to invest yet. And so they're checking you out in terms of personality, they're checking you out in terms of integrity, they might want to see some of your case studies and results that you have, and they continue to watch your content. So you need to have a good strategy as well to keep in conversation with them. And in particular, something that maybe just don't rely only on social media because you don't own the social media platforms. So something around your mailing list is a great strategy around that. But then you have the smoking hot audience and they are ready to buy. And so if you, for example, never make offers because you always keep producing content, you always get people in the warm section, but you will never see who is ready to buy straight away. Or because you give so much away for free and never make offer, now you train your audience that they always going to expect free things from you and there is nothing to buy. And so having just this awareness, then it will help you understand what are the missing parts in your business, but also what are the priorities. Because if you know that your priority isn't bringing new people into your ecosystem, becomes building your cold audience. If you actually not nurturing the audiences that you have, your priority becomes nurturing your warm audience. But if you then never make an offer and never build a relationship or sales conversation with someone who's ready to buy, that becomes your priority. Ideally, you want a system that works with these three audiences all the time and then shortens the gap between when someone is cold and when someone is smoking hot. And if you find a way to shorten this gap, now you will not have to wait months or years for people to follow you in the warm stage and then be ready to buy. And so these are the different things. Now, I found that a great strategy to get in front of new audiences and shorten this gap between cold to smoking hot is running webinars and masterclasses. I've loved it. It's incredible. They work, they convert. And if you're interested in doing your own webinars or your own masterclasses, or maybe you're already doing them, but they're not converting as well, check out the resources that there are in the description and the comments, because we have resources for you to increase the conversion or create your very first masterclass or webinar. So make sure you check it out and let me know how you find it. Having said that, it has been a pleasure being with you and supporting you through this video. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, make sure you subscribe right now and like the video. And share it if you know someone else that could benefit from this information as well. And until next time, always remember that together we grow exponentially. See you next video. Ciao.